What's going on, guys? Man, there's a viral video that's been going on the internet, and everyone's been sending it to me, and they've been asking me, hey, Eric, what do you think? And before we get into it, I want to introduce myself. My name's Eric. I'm a private security company owner. I've been doing security for the last 20 years, and I have a little bit of insight on this incident. And when I watch this incident, it just turns my stomach. Okay. So, which is the reason why I said we should talk about it. Let's talk about it.
The nights are dark and full of terrors. But this is where we belong. When the streets are empty and the city sleeps, we keep watch, we keep moving, we keep the lights on. Welcome to the night crew. Where the world slows down, but the stories never stop. Stay sharp, stay ready, and ride with us till dawn.
Before we talk about it and get into it, I need to have a drink. And it's a Celsius, 200 and whopping 70 milligrams of caffeine. And this is perfect for that 3 a.m. slump that I'm experiencing right now. Oh, all right. Oh, yeah. This one hits big time. This is a very good tasting energy drink. And I have a feeling this is going to keep me up for a couple more hours, maybe longer than I need to be up because I got to get some sleep when I get home. So this video is of a security guard. He's been seen on here harassing and accusing a black Marine veteran.
I'm a Marine veteran with 7 confirmed kills. You just want to kill somebody. Hey, bro, that was early. I said don't touch me. I was walking out the room by that hour. Motherfucker, you just want to kill somebody. I got 7.
Now this happened in a store called Publix. Now Publix appears to be on the East Coast, Atlanta, Florida, and it's a supermarket, and they hire armed guards. Now, this supermarket for this incident occurred in Atlanta, and so I wanted to do some receipt checking. I wanted to see, okay, there's one incident here. How many more incidents are like this with this this retailer? And I've located 2 incidents within the recent years. One incident happened in 2022 in Florida. A security guard who was armed by the name of Andre Gray was arrested as he, I believe, shot and killed a man in a store.
Now, police say Gray and the victim allegedly got into some sort of argument inside that store 2 weeks ago. And at some point, Gray, who is a security guard, fired his weapon. Right now, he's being held on 100.
Now, the second incident that occurred in 2024, just 2 years later, occurred at another retailer, not the same exact location, but the same retailer, just another location, and 2 juveniles were seen disarming an armed guard.
One of them grabbed a gun from the holster of a security guard outside the store. That guard fell to the ground and was taken to the hospital with minor injuries.
Now, you scratch your head and you start thinking, so does Publix that hires armed guards, do they have standards when it comes to which level of retention each guard should be carrying as they're in public, and it could be it could raise some serious eyebrows if they don't have any standards when it comes to the retention of the level of their holster. I'm assuming that this guard was carrying around a level 0 holster for these juveniles to disarm him and run off with his gun. Gosh, jeez. All right, so this incident here occurred in Atlanta, Georgia. So this incident raises serious legal, ethical, and liability concerns, particularly regarding the excessive force, the assault, improper use of a firearm, and potential false accusations. Now, I want to break down a couple things on what could have happened here. Now, I want to break down a couple things that really stuck out to me as I'm watching this video. Now, as you can see, when I originally see the video, I immediately see the security guard pushing the black Marine vet.
Okay. Whoa! You don't have to yell. You don't have to yell. No, don't touch me. You don't have to yell.
Okay. It appeared that the Marine vet was unprovoked, and you're looking at, okay, what got so bad to where the security guard had to assault this black Marine vet. Now the security guards, and I want to tell you guys that security guards, we have no police powers, and we cannot use force unless acting in self-defense or defending others from immediate harm. I don't see immediate harm on here. Okay, it looks like the security guard. If you look at him compared to the Marine vet, he's taller than him, a little bit bigger than him, and he's also equipped with equipment. So he not only does he tower this guy, but he's also equipped to handle the situation. And this Marine vet, I believe he had a knife, and you don't see him brandishing it, and he had a bag of dog food. Very threatening, okay, if you ask me. I've seen some serious things go down with dog food. All right. And we look at the escalation of force, and it looks like the security guard initiated physical contact first, as I'm watching the video, and then the Marine vet reacted as any other person would. You push me and you're in my face, I'm going to react. So this guy did exactly what any other normal human being would do. He reacted. So he reacted, pumped his chest. The security guard felt threatened and removed his firearm from his holster.
Man, you better get that gun in my face. I'm a Marine veteran with 7 confirmed kills. You just want to kill somebody. Hey, bro, that was early. I said don't touch me.
And pointed it at him. And the way he had it pointed was pointing it like this. Okay? Easy slap, and the gun's on the ground. So not only did I see unsafe handling of the firearm, I also seen an illegal disarmament of the firearm without any provocation. And you can see that this was not a self-defense situation here. And we look at it, was the Marine vet, was he a legitimate threat? If the guard unholstered his firearm without a direct imminent threat, it could be considered brandishing a weapon, and which is illegal in many states. Okay, I don't know where you can get away doing this. Okay, you sure as hell can't do it in California. Okay, it happens. Okay, and also we look at it. Was there any evidence of theft? Okay, and if not, the guard could have been potentially guilty of false imprisonment. And if he tried to detain the Marine, if he tried to detain him, and it looked like, partially he did, but I think the security guard realized he was in some deep water. But it can also be a defamation case. Okay, he's embarrassing the Marine vet. He's getting punked by this dumb security guard, and people are watching this. I mean, you got someone recording it. So yeah, it's embarrassing. I am embarrassed for him. Okay? Imagine me walking outside of a store with a bag of dog food, and I got some knucklehead behind me saying, "Hey, that doesn't belong to you. That's mine." So, in just when it comes to security, okay, best practice that if we didn't see it, it didn't happen. Okay, this guy walking out of the store with a bag of a dog food, could this security guard articulate that this dog food belongs to the store, or does it belong somewhere else? Does Publix carry pedigree or whatever this guy had in his possession? And I bet you the security guard doesn't know. He sees a guy walking outside with a bag, and he immediately accuses him of theft. So there's a million things wrong with that. When we're in uniform and we're security, if we didn't see it, it didn't happen. Okay, we have to see a crime be committed in our presence for us to react, okay, or to attempt to recover the stolen merchandise or whatever. Okay, we see a crime, we could detain them. It depends on your company policy, but In most cases, if he did steal, he should have walked because the security guard cannot. He didn't know if it belonged to him or not. Then I'm looking at the aesthetic of the security guard. Okay, the security guard has a back identifier patch that just says officer. I've never seen a back security vest that said officer on behind it. I'm sorry. I don't see a vest. I don't see any shoulder patches identifying his position there. I just see a guy standing in front of a damn door. Okay, no clue. Okay, who this guy is. All right, and when you look at him and you look at the store, aesthetically he is overdressed. Okay, the vest, the gun, all the crap that he has, all the extra stuff that he doesn't need, all these pouches. What's in the pouches? Gosh, I want to know what's in the pouches. But all this extra stuff that he has, he does not need it. Okay, and when you're working in the supermarket, our deal is customer service. Okay, obviously people are gonna come in, they're gonna look at you, they're gonna acknowledge you, you're gonna acknowledge them. Hello, how are you? And looking like that is not it's not in the best interest of the store. Okay, it makes people feel uncomfortable that they got some guy walking around, that's got all this, extra crap that he doesn't need, and it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable, and the customers that in there that are shopping may feel a little different. Okay, I get it. We have people that are stealing, but I believe that there's more shoppers that are buying than you have those would-be criminals that are stealing. So what should happen next? There could be, if this Marine vet, which I hope he does, I hope he gets this guy and sues the hell out of the Publix. He sues the hell out of the guard. Anybody, sue them all. But it warrants potential criminal charges. If the Marine vet decides to file a police report, the security guard could face assault charges for pushing him. He could get brandishing a firearm or reckless endangerment. Okay, because if you're looking at you're looking at the security guard, he's pulling out his firearm. What do you see around? You see shoppers entering the store. You see shoppers leaving the store, and you got this knucklehead over there carrying a firearm, going like this. What? What are you doing? Gosh! So he was not thinking about the best interest of the company. He was thinking about the best interest of himself. Okay? And that is a problem. And when it comes to a civil lawsuit possibilities, the veteran could sue the security guard and the company for damages, including emotional distress, false imprisonment, physical harm. The list could go on. Defamation. I'm not an attorney or anything, but if I'm looking at this stuff, it's pretty obvious the stuff that could have happened here. And my final thought on this, guys, is that this is a serious misconduct case that should lead to a criminal and with civil penalties. And I also want to remind you guys that security guards, you, me, anyone else that you see out there walking around in uniform, we are not law enforcement, and we must operate with strict legal and ethical guidelines to avoid unlawful escalation and liability. Our job is to observe and report and to de-escalate situations. This is not an example of de-escalation. Okay? As we can see, the security guard already looks escalated with all that crap that he has on him. What? I'm staring at this video right now, guys, as it's replaying over and over and over. I'm trying to find some angle in here where the security guard did something right, but the security guard did everything wrong. So let me know what you guys' thoughts are. I've already gave you guys my final thought, and I give the security guard a big old freaking fat F. And if he's still working there today, shame on Publix for having him there. And if any other company sees this crap, I hope they don't hire him. All right, how about that? He needs to go stock some groceries, maybe go work at Amazon, maybe go do some deliveries. I think security is probably not his forte. Okay, all right. Needs a little bit more life experiences. Maybe he should not be armed either. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. This has been real. Stay tuned for my podcast coming up on Tuesday, and we're gonna keep it rolling. So let me know what you guys think. Love God, love each other. Let's go change the world.
This has been the Night Crew.
Stay sharp. Stay safe. I'll catch you on the next ship.